Hey everyone, welcome to Shay and Tay's
Love Story.
Today we're going to be doing something a little different than we did last week. Last week we did the little game. I forgot already. What was it called?
Whisper Challenge.
The Whisper Challenge. So if you did not watch that video, what are you doing? Go back, look at that video that we posted last week. We had some funny moments on that video. Today we'll be doing something different. Babe actually suggested that we do this. What are we doing for the people today?
So we'll be listening to Jazmine Sullivan's new album, Heaux Tales. I got on my musical connoisseur get up here, the turtleneck, the shades, and the do-rag.
Okay.
So
right.
I'm ready. I'm not giving it anything. It's better impress me. This is why I'm dressed up like this. I got into a whole uniform, so no games will be played.
Okay, it's that serious. Alrighty, well.
First track,
Bodies.
Okay, I'm getting the vibe. Bodies. I'm guessing everybody would know the context of having multiple partners. Okay, I'm getting that. And she's saying, she wants to cut that out. She wants to stop doing that. She doesn't even remember the guys at 10 or 4. It's getting ridiculous. Her mother is concerned.
That's what you're getting.
That's what I'm getting. Her mother's concerned. It's getting out of hand. But this is the opening track. I think if intro is anything to go off of, Heaux Tales, she just wants to get it all off her chest. What she's been through, what she has overcame. And this is the track admitting that, some of these tracks might be about some of these 10s and 4s she's been with. So that's what I'm getting. Any thoughts?
You are so serious.
Any thoughts?
Okay, like I said, I like it. I think it's for it to be the intro song. I think it gives us a peek of what sets the tone for the whole album. So I'm ready to hear more. So next track.
Niggas cannot handle if a woman takes the same liberties as them, especially with regards to sex.
Hey!
Be too fragile to ever
Talk
handle a
your
woman who
stuff,
also
sis.
has any real agency over her body.
So, how do you feel about that? You know how I feel about it. She get a snap.
Okay, yeah. There is a double standard that there are a lot of men who don't like women doing what they do. It is a double standard that exists in the world. I agree, but it doesn't really apply to our situation. I got a ring on what's mine, so that is mine.
My ring is always two rings.
Y'all see it.
Y'all see it.
So, but yeah, for the single women, Antoinette, I feel you. I hear your story. I hear your cry. We gotta do better. Next track, please.
Man, you don't have to be so serious.
This is a part of.
Okay.
This is the only way I can approach it, babe. Like, how else I'm gonna approach this? Don't put this part in either. I'm breaking character. Don't put this part in. If you do, put it in the video with the credits or something.
Okay, alright, anyway.
I'm serious. I get final say on how the product comes out. So let me snap back into it.
The next track is Pick Up Your Feelings. I love this song. I believe she released this song before she released her album. And I watched the acoustic version where she went live and she sung it. Love it. Period.
How did you feel about that, babe?
I think it's a tale of a woman trying to move on and a man trying to get her back, but it's like, nah, she's had enough. She's moved on. She's doing her own thing. She's taking a page out of Antoinette's book. It's a continuation. She's telling him, hey, I guess you got all the other stuff. Come pick up your feelings as well. If you get to that point, fellas, you just got to pick your feelings up, man, and reevaluate your life.
Yes. And like I said, I heard this song. She dropped this song before she dropped the actual project. I have played this song in the car how many times, babe? Pick Up Your Feelings. Ladies, I know we all been there at some point. And the pre-chorus is what gets me.
And the voice, yeah.
Pick Up Your Feelings.
It's all there.
I got a couple of people that I wanted to say pick up your feelings too, but I was married now. Okay. All right. So we'll go to the next song. The next song on the, and I've been calling it an album. I'm sorry. EP.
Extended play.
Okay. EP. The next track is called Ari's Tale by Ari Lennox.
Ari Lennox, okay.
I was damn near willing to just let him talk to me crazy because that shit was out of this world. Like, yes, Daddy, yes, okay. Like, I was literally willing to ruin my career.
Ruin the career? How do you feel about that?
Just like Antoinette, they were both honest, you know. She said, hey, she knew this man was wrong, but she was ready to risk it all for this man. And the services he provided for her, the feelings he gave her, the places he took her, you know. Yeah.
To ruin the career, I was literally willing to ruin my career. Sis, I can't relate.
So I ain't good enough for you to ruin your career?
When it comes, if I gotta ruin my career for the sake of our love, something's wrong with that, in my opinion. All right, so the next song on the track is "Put It Down." Righty, what you thinking? What you thinking?
First this time.
I like it. Now, I don't know all the lyrics. I had to, you know, I was following along, you know, a little bit. But I was kind of too busy dancing. I just like the feel of the song. The feel of the song is just, it just got me wanting to. That's how I feel about it. I like it. I just look down at the lyrics. And he lived with his mama, but I treat him like a king. Ladies, my face look like this because I don't know how I feel about that. But ladies, please comment. You know, at this point in our lifestyle, you know, those who I want to comment, hopefully you're in your late 20s, early 30s. How do you feel about the man's living with his mama? How you feel about that?
You can live with your parents till you get yourself together. But if you go over here telling her, hey, come through, my mama ain't here, it's a problem with that.
I don't know. I'm thinking that because Jazmine Sullivan's the one that's singing it. So for her to be like he living with his mama, I mean she got her own. She got her own.
If I'm to go off of the skits that they're telling the story of like whoever tale it is, then they tell that story in that song. So we hear Antoinette's song, and then we just hear Ari's song. But that's just my early assumption off of how the album is set up. So this was Ari's tale about what she was doing and who she was doing it with and that whole situation. But maybe it was just another song. Who knows?
The next song on the EP is On It. And I like this song. But I'm going to play it for you, babe. Let's get into it.
I think it's the smoothest track on the album. Just off my first listen, just the whole vibe of it is just.
And the vocal chords.
And the vocals.
Ooh.
And
they're like.
And then after that, the lyrics is they're undeniable. They're undeniable.
They're like butter. The lyrics is nasty, but it's not like. I like WAP. You know, that's some WAP. That's some WAP. WAP or WAP. I don't know. But ladies, gentlemen, y'all know what I'm talking about. I mean, they kind of, you know, similar with the water. So the next song on the EP is Price Tag featuring Anderson. How you say his last name?
Anderson .Paak.
You might need to look at the lyrics.
No, thank you.
Long intro.
I need to feel this. I like this.
Phil? It ain't my favorite. It ain't my favorite, but the EP still fire. But this Price Tag is not my favorite. track.
It starts off very nice though. I like the bass line and the guitar in the beginning. The instrumental in the beginning is good, but the tempo is kind of thrown off with the chorus.
Let's get into it.
Regain my composure.
So I met this girl when I was 20 years old, and there was an instant connection between us. She was very affectionate.
Right. Thoughts? I mean, Rashida. I mean, no judgment. Everybody done did some messed up stuff, but woo.
Best friend.
The best friend, though.
I mean, anyone.
For her,
really.
like, you know, cheating, I mean, that's a big thing. For men and females, like, that's a big thing. Cheating. Next, is Lost One. Alrighty. How do you feel just with that?
Let me see the lyrics real quick.
I like the song.
I like the lyrics.
I can relate to the song, to be honest. It actually made me think of a ex listening to the song. Yeah, I feel her hurt through the song. The part where she says, "You can have fun with I lost my place. Just don't have too much fun without me." Yeah, I feel like I probably said that. If I didn't verbally say it, I probably was thinking it.
There's somebody who did you wrong, or you did them wrong?
That person did me wrong. Absolutely. I can definitely relate to ex with the song, but not on me hurting them, me feeling like they hurt me. So more of me being the receiver of the pain, but I still feel the song. So
they tried to come back.
Yeah, they tried to come back, but no.
Show them why they can't come back.
'Cause I'm married now. Too late to apologize. It's too late. Alright, next song. Alright, the next track on the EP is Precious Tell.
To be honest, money makes me come. Like, I feel like when I see a man thriving out here, hustling in many different ways.
I put the shades on for that.
You miss out on somebody with potential when you do that.
So, how did you feel? How did you feel about what
Precious? It's some women who cannot sit around and wait no more. Like they're at a point in their life where they gotta get up and go. So I understand from that point, like getting somebody who's already set. But the thing is, you could miss out on somebody. You probably had that same mindset when you were younger, missed out on somebody with potential, and now they are that person who has themselves together. It's all kind of subjective. Like you never really know what somebody's going to turn out to unless you put that time into trying to help them out, or unless you. It can work. It could work for you. It could work against you. Trying to invest that much time into someone who might have potential but don't realize it, and you can't bring it out of them. So it's some people who. She can't wait no longer, like for guys who are broke, and I understand that, but it's people out there with potential to be something in life, and they get looked over because they aren't their best self at that time.
And for me, I hear what you're saying, babe, but I definitely can feel where Precious is coming from. I have a similar mindset. I'm gonna just be honest. I've seen both trades of the trades. I've seen broke, and there's nothing wrong with some people could be down in their luck. They weren't like that, and you meet them and they broke as a joke. But my whole thing is it becomes a problem when the guy don't want to do nothing to pick himself up, and I've seen that a lot. I don't think that money is everything, but for people who say that money shouldn't be a factor, I kind of look at them like, who raised you? Because it's definitely a factor. Like, in order to live, you definitely have to have money. Like, you definitely have to, I mean, we don't live in a world where thing is free, you know. Water is free. Like, we have to pay a water bill. Electricity, that's not free. We have to have an electric bill, you know, to have a roof over our head. I mean, so I understand loving a person for them, but the person also got to be having some type of drive, trying to be doing something that's going to bring them money and ultimately security for both of y'all. That's just how I feel. But I'm not saying they have to be rich, but, you know, if I'm busting my tail, I would expect, you know, for who I'm with to be doing the same thing. This track is called The Other Side.
At the end of the day, even if you don't really want me, I know you're gonna want that. In one way, it's empowering. In another way, it's sad. I feel moments of sadness knowing that, you know, just me alone and who I am is not enough.
That is the same thing with men and money. Women in their body is the same as men with money. Like, with women coming to a man for money and him providing for her, and men going to women for her body and her providing that for them, it's kind of like the same thing. The person, it's going to seem like they don't really love you. They just love what you can provide. So, you don't really hear the truth like spoken like that too much. But it's always important to be able to relate it to all kind of situations, not just her speaking about what she does and how she finds her worth. It's there could be a guy out there like, hey, I'm not the most attractive man in the world, but I got money, and you might not like me for me or my face. You might not want to show me to your family, but I can fly you out.
Flued out.
So
city girls, flued out.
It's a similar situation. I would say it's a similar situation to that.
Okay, well, that's a nice, you know, perspective. What you speaking on?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So the next track is the last track, and it's called Girls Like Me, featuring her. So let's get into it.
I love that guitar. It's fire
that kind of speaks to what I was talking about. Just that person not loving you for you is not going. If you ain't something they're attracted to, they're attracted to what you can provide. They're gonna be in and out the door.
Yeah. So you saying you gotta have more than just that. You gotta be more than just that.
I would say
superficial thing.
No, I wouldn't say you have to have more. You can just be like try to find somebody that would want you for you. You don't have to be more than who you are, because after that you're just kind of you're trying to force yourself onto people or force yourself into things. Like, nah, like if somebody don't accept you for you, like don't try to provide. Don't try to make exceptions for them. You good?
Yeah. Girls Like Me. I like it. Have you ever felt that way? Like in a relationship where it's just like maybe y'all have come to terms that y'all not it for each other. Have you felt what she felt?
Yeah, like
kind of basically the song she's looking at herself. She's reflecting.
I'm pretty sure everyone has like been in a relationship where that person wants more than you are, than who you are, or more than you can give them. It's not that they want more out of you, they just expect more from a partner, I guess. Like you specifically, I wouldn't take it as a personal thing. They're just like, it's somebody out there they think that's not you, which is why they're not committing, which is why they aren't all the way there. It's somebody that's, you know, probably not you, that they're just like, okay, I can get more over here. I don't want to stop right here. I don't want to settle right here. When it's not even about that. It's just loving somebody for them, and once you accept them for them, like then y'all can grow into whatever y'all want to grow into.
Yeah. So for the whole album, EP, jeez, I give it a snap.
How many snaps?
Snap. I mean, there was only like one or two songs I didn't like. Price Tag was one of them.
Yeah,
But
it was a good
other
album.
than that, Jazmine did her thing.
Now,
I think it's like
I will
14
say,
songs.
now that I've
14
heard the
tracks.
album and see the concept, did Jazmine have a tale, or was she just kind of telling other tales? I mean, I guess that's what tales is, huh?
I don't know. Maybe she saw. I think maybe she.
It's a piece of other people's stories that she's telling, which is something.
But maybe the
rappers
pieces
do.
of stories that she's telling resonate with her. I think
Yeah,
all of the pieces
it's
resonate
relatable.
with her.
It's all relatable.
She's probably been there and.
Been there, been close to it. Don't matter.
At some point in her
some
life.
kind of experience, yeah, with it.
But she did her thing. All right, y'all. So hopefully y'all liked this video. Give it a thumbs up. If you liked it, comment below on what you would like to see from us next week. And also subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because what are you doing? I'm just playing. But we hope to do more videos, and we hope to see you all soon. Bye.
Bye, everyone.